Hey, you know what, guys? I was watching a couple of YouTube videos and the actual videos itself posted videos from another show talking about Bernie Sanders was being interviewed. One was he was on the Breakfast Club, and like he was on the Breakfast Club and on The View and on CNN, he was asked about reparations, and each time he flat out turned it down. Yeah, he did. He flat out played dumb about it. Talking about, what are reparations? What is that? You know? So that goes to tell you, he's full of it. Let's talk about it. DJ Wolf Live. Alright, guys. You know, I talked about Bernie Sanders in a few videos. And at one time, I kind of did rep him a little bit because I actually thought that Bernie Sanders, and this was me, I thought Bernie Sanders was going to be about it, man. He talked a good game, but all he does is talk. He talks about what he sees. But here's the deal, dude. We already know what we see. We want to know what you're going to do. You know? That's part of the problem. They don't even want to touch reparations. But there was something that came out that said that he supported reparations for Jewish people, which we know he did. And that, you know, that's my understanding. But he won't. He doesn't. When it comes to African Americans, he don't know what reparations is. You know, you full of shit. You can't. You know, you really don't care about your so-called base when it comes to African Americans because you ain't. You know, number one, you don't take them seriously. You don't take them seriously. And you can't be taken seriously if you make a blanket statements like that. If you're honestly going to sit there and tell people, oh, what's a reparation? Yet you did it for your own people. You support reparations for Jews and other people, but you won't support them for African Americans. But you think you're going to consider yourself like fair and balanced? No, you can't be fair and balanced and be pulling some shit like that, Bernie. I'm sorry. You're not. You're full of it. You're totally full of it, dude. You're totally full of it, and you know it. Talking about, what are reparations? You know what the fuck reparations is? Come on, man. It's tangibles. It's cream. It's the bag. Give us the bag. We want the bag, man. That's the bottom line. You know what it is. Playing dumb. I don't want no candidates to play dumb. I'd rather, if you all you candidates out here, Republicans and Democrats, gonna play dumb, I'd rather not be bothered with any of you. I'm being dead serious. I'd rather not be bothered. You're wasting my time. You full of shit. That's all there's to it. I can't have that. I can't have that at all. If that's the kind of game y'all gonna play, I'd rather not deal with you. I'd rather not. I say rather not. I'd rather not. You know, I don't want to waste my time with a candidate who's all going to be talking. We could talk all day. You know, he has no plan. He has no outline about reparations. He don't even want to bring it up. See, we're still considered second-class citizens in this country. We always have been considered second-class citizens in the eyes of white people for the longest time. And he's no different. Yeah, he's a Democrat, but he's really a Republican dressed in Democratic clothing as far as I'm concerned. So is Kamala Harris and Cory Booker. And to a certain degree, Elizabeth Warren. You know? None of them represent your best interest. None of them. Yep. Not the ones we know about, not the ones we don't know about. You know? Well, I don't know about the ones we got. Let me rephrase that. The ones we don't know about, we don't know about. But we did, hopefully, if they represent us, maybe we represent them. If we knew about it. Here's the thing, though. Bernie Sanders think he has some kind of stronghold at this point, but dude, you can't be serious about thinking you got a stronghold and not answering to your base. Particularly when they ask you questions about reparations. Okay? We want the damn tangibles. That's the bottom line. Give us some motherfucking tangibles and stop with the bullshit. Or you're going to be kicked to the curb. You know? And the way you talking, you're going to be kicked to the curb like Kamala Harris was. You know? They're still trying to prop her up. And right now, I think, well, some of them, many of them have claimed their candidacy early so they can get a feel for what the people want. And then they want to talk about, oh, this is what we'll do for you. Then they want to bring up the talking points. You know? None of them are serious. You know? People who are serious will put up plans and bring out talking points and back up the talking points. You know? You gotta be about the business of being about your word from the get-go. You know? And this is one of the reasons why I don't want to vote. I don't want to vote. There's not a clear-cut candidate for me at all. You know, here's the weird part about it. Donald Trump, okay, he said he was born a 1%. Born, B-O-R-N, a 1%. Okay? He came out the womb with a silver spoon. Hell, so did his parents. To tell you the truth, his parents came out the same way. And yet, the poorest of the Appalachians, everybody else who dick ride on him, and still do, voted for him. Even when they weren't part of his base, they still voted for him. Because he just sweet talking them into thinking, oh yeah, we're gonna get rid of everything else and keep just y'all here. You know. They're just like the equivalent of us when it comes to Democrats. They're no different from us when it comes to that. Because all they gotta do is hear one, two white guys and talking about, we're gonna get rid of this affordable housing, all this shit from your neighborhoods or from near your neighborhoods, and they'll vote them in. For us, it's like, oh, we're gonna get affordable housing and we're gonna think about reparations for you, and y'all ready to vote for them. I was tripping out. I was on a YouTube channel. I actually commented on a YouTube channel a couple nights ago because his brother dick ride Bernie Sanders all day long. There's a couple of them to do, actually. I'm not going to say who, but... And I'm like, really? You know, Bernie Sanders never answered the question. If he answered the question honestly enough, I'd give him credit where credit was due. But I'm not going to give him credit for not answering the question. I'm not going to do it. And even Wolf Blitzer put him on the spot. And he still wouldn't answer. It goes to show you how much these politicians are so full of shit. Because they are. They are. They don't want to represent your best interest. They want to represent their best interest. And that's the bottom line. You know. I'm going to keep it 100%. That's what they're all about. That's what they've always been about. Facts. This is DJ Wolf, and I am out.